appreciate everyone who had come, who had made time to be part of this PYU side event. Let me say that the current executives of the Pan-African Youth Union are working seriously on the concerns raised by previous speakers. As you are aware, or you need to be aware, the problem with PYU is a similar problem the African Union is having. Just as African Union and African Union Commission is very unpopular in our respective states, so PYU seems to be a bit unpopular. Today, how many African youths can even sing the African anthem? How many schools, how many universities in Africa have the African Union flag posted? How many young people can even recognize the symbols of the African Union? The only thing that seems to make Africa popular is because Africa is a continent. But when you're talking about the running of the African Union Commission, a lot of us don't even know what goes on there. So our duty as at PYU level is to make sure that PYU is closer to the people. And the mandates rest on the shoulders of the current executive, particularly the regional executives. And that is why at West African level, the first thing I did just about 4 months ago is to get a bus and brand it and put Pan-African Youth Union. Give to my driver, be driving everywhere. So when you are in the traffic, people say, Pan-African Union, what is Pan-African Union? So ours is to create awareness. We need to popularize Pan-African Union by creating awareness of the things we do and the things we stand for. And we will do that. We are challenging ourselves at the various regional level. We also need to organize activities that are closer to the people. We don't need to bring the whole of the continent to a country. Let's have regional consultative forums, which is more closer. And just last week in Nigeria, we hosted the West African Youth Security Summit, where we brought youths within West Africa to discuss the very challenging issues that we are facing, because African youths are at double receiving end. 75% of those who are involved in this insecurity, who are involved in the act of insecurity terrorism, are young people. Those who are also at the receiving end of the insecurity are the young people. Because when you kidnap a father, you leave the son to the mother to take care of others. So we must begin to sensitize ourselves as youth leaders. And we appreciate you for your contribution, and we can assure you that all these contributions will be put together. Some suggestions that are raised will be put together and will be transmitted to the larger body for effective implementation. So once again, I appreciate you, and I say, as you go back to your respective countries, I wish you a safe flight, a safe journey back to your respective countries. But please don't forget that there's a closing ceremony. And before you leave, I believe the Youth Council President Rwanda should be making provision or arrangements for you to explore Rwanda. So officially, the event is closing today, but I think you still have time to explore Rwanda, particularly Kigali. For the guys, Bingo and Tango. Oh, and connect. Yes. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for ourselves. I think we've come to the close. It's some time into your lunch time, so we apologize. But I know young people, like nowadays in Africa, we like praying and fasting. So I'm not sure what it is that we are trying to achieve here. I just want to allow you to go and do it. So let's all just thank ourselves with one round of applause as we close. I think that's about it. Okay, so 30 minutes to the closing ceremony. Let's thank the people that actually did our interpretation. Let's just clap for them. Where do you want the group photo?